So hello guys and welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Reds to Riches. We're doing pretty well this season. You saw us kick off the season with a win against Leamington and things have progressed really well. As you can see, the board are very happy with us. We've got highlights from 2 games for you today. The first in the league against Gainsborough and then an FA Cup tie against Morecambe or Morricombe to come along. Let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the league table. Now as you can see from that little snapshot, we're flying high in fourth position. Alex Babos still scores goals, as does Mr. Dinaga at Chester. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. Filed are the team to beat. I think they beat us. But apart from that, we've looked really, really good. Schedule-wise, if we have a look at the first half of this season, we started off strong. Won us first 3 games, then got a draw against Darlington before bouncing back against Gloucester. Filed looked a real proposition and beat us pretty convincingly, it must have been said. We then responded with a 0-0 against Kettering. Gateshead we won, and then really after the loss to Blythe, which was quite disappointing really, after that loss to Blythe we just went on a run. Every FA Cup game we've had to play a replay so far really, but we went on a run. We now probably, what are we, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games unbeaten going into this Gainsborough game. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look now. I'm going to get the team set up and we'll come back for the team news for this first game of this episode. So then, Gainsborough got postponed, so it is going to be the same 2 games, but this time it's going to be Morecambe up first. Now, quick one on Morecambe. We've reached the first round of the FA Cup, which was the ambition, the target for the season, was to reach the first round of the FA Cup. It is the first round of the FA Cup, and it's a side who are 23rd in League 2 who are struggling a little bit, it must be said. Now, we're obviously on a high, full of confidence. I'm really excited about what we could do here. We're going away to a Football League side. And this is going to be the team that we're going to go with. So it's going to be me in goal now. If we've met, I don't think we've met Dermot Me yet. We signed this kid from Manchester United. He's been our cup goalkeeper. He's probably good enough to be his first choice goalkeeper. But a good goalkeeper, it must be said. Dobar Baptist starts at right back. The guy we signed as Australian kid from Nottingham Forest. Bamford and Knight make up the centre half pair. We've actually, Kai Knight was had a proposed transfer to Filed, but turned it down to stay with us. Josh Claxton starts at left back. We've had a real issue at left back. Can't seem to get anybody playing well there, but Josh Claxton now is starting as an inverted wing back over there. Mingate, Makinola and Heel as the midfield 3. Shaw and Babos, and you're looking at this man, Piero Mignola. Now this man's been about a bit over the last few years, mainly at Accrington, Boreham Wood, had a spell at Rotherham, Watford he started out at. Just a good quality player that I thought we could bring in, especially on that left-hand side. And adds a bit to us, a bit of quality and a bit of experience as well. So that is a team that will hopefully look to cause Morecambe an upset on this first round in the FA Cup. So we'll start up, see the teams come out, and we'll come back for the highlights. First highlight does go to Morecambe, and it's bouncing around in there. Unfortunately, it's a free kick. But a good bit of defending from us actually. I think we managed to scramble that away as Me tosses it into Babos and now Shaw. Shaw plays a nice ball through and Babos is in! Oh, you'd put your house on him, wouldn't you? Oh my word. I'm stunned he's not managed to put that away. Absolutely stunned. And now they come again, Claxton. It's another ball over the top towards Babos and they do just about tidy it up as Babos closes their keeper down. But Dobar Baptist picks it back up into Shaw. Shaw down the right side. It's a Babos! And he's not going to miss twice. He is not going to miss twice. By the way, if you are wondering, it is Christmas. We have got a bit of Christmas music on in the background. Why not? But Alex Babos, 17th goal of the season. We knew we had to keep him. And boy, oh boy, is it paying off. Alfreton 1, Morecambe 0. Cup upset. Well and truly on the cards. And we go again now, down this left-hand side, it's Mignola, back into Makinola. Jesus, there's some names in this side. Right, down the right-hand side for Shaw. Shaw, who always causes problems, tries to get the crossing, it's blocked. And Morecambe will look to come forward, but can we pick that up? We can, and that's a cracking tackle, that from his advanced playmaker. And now Kai Knight plays it into Claxton, Babos, Makinola, Shaw, it's beautiful football! Oh, and it's an unbelievable save from the Morecambe goalkeeper. What football we are playing as a corner gets whipped in and cleared well by Morecambe, but Dobar Baptist picks it up. We are looking a really decent side here. Tinkler now into O'Sullivan, and we'll carry on the press if we can. They do knock it long, but Kai Knight, the 6'7" centre half, picks it up, and now Heel. Oh, tries a through ball, but Babos can't nick onto it, and Bamford goes into Heel again, and Heel plays another ball forward that's just astray. Maybe his radar not quite there at this point in the half. As Dobar Baptist now picks it up into Shaw. Shaw down this right hand side. Looks to cut in field, plays a nice ball out to Mignola. This man has quality. It's into Babos. Shaw is there. Lee Shaw cannot miss. It's 2-0 to Alfreton, and we're running riot. Oh my, this is going to be on Match It Day. You never know. We're playing some cracking stuff. Shaw out to Mignola. We knew we had the quality. He whips one in. Babos and the defender miss it, and Shaw has got as much time as he wants to just pick his spot. Alfreton 2, Morecambe 0. Early corner, second half, though Bricks headed away well by Dobar Baptist. And we push out Shaw as well to try and win that tackle. Morecambe will come again, though. It's a ball over the top. And me. To be fair, it's a poor effort from the Morecambe player. And now we've got a highlight as me plays it into Babos, who picks it up lovely. And now Makinola plays a poor pass. And we are in a bit of complacency creeping in, but what a save by me. And I tell you what, George Willis, you've got to watch this in here, because this kid's not a bad goalkeeper. As Price whips in, and it's goes straight out of play, and that's it. No problems at all there. Right, Morecambe, 86th minute. We don't. I was just about to say, we don't want to concede now. It's going to make it a nervy last few minutes. We have rung the changes, bringing Henderson and Tompkins on. It's a cracking finish. I seem to think he played for Sheffield Wednesday. I'm not sure. I'm sure people may correct me if he did. That's going to make it a nervy last few minutes now, as Mignola, who's swapped onto the right wing now, into Claxton, and now Henderson. Heel. Look at Henderson. Oh, he's offside. I thought we'd played some lovely stuff there to get him in. And I tell you what, if we don't win this, that's going to be the moment that we're going to look back on. As we tick towards 93 minutes, it's over. It is over, and little old Alfreton Town have gone to Morecambe, the Football League club. Well done, boys. That was superb. We've gone to a Football League club and we've won. And I know everybody calls me Captain National North because I can't get out of this division, but that's a good bloody win, that. And now we'll go on and we'll try to continue as good form in the league. Just a quick little one before we get into his next game. We've just had the second round draw for the FA Cup. We've drawn Hyde away. We're a team in our division. I think a newly promoted team in our division. If we win that, there's a chance we could get a big club in the third round of the FA Cup. What an achievement that'd be. Not looking bad, this. Right then, so just the one change for the Gainsborough game. It's going to be Kaliba who comes in place of Mignola. And Tompkins as well. Tompkins is coming back in. He's slowly establishing himself as an important player. You may be asking yourself, where is Lawrence Smith? Broken leg out for 8 months, which is a big blow to us. But hopefully he'll come back. We'll have to see at the end of the season whether he might come back if we're in these dreaded playoffs. He may come back for that. If not, we'll make a decision in the summer. So that's your team. It's going to be Willis, Dobar Baptist, Bamford, Knight and Claxton, Tompkins, Makinola, Heel, Shaw, Kaliba and the man Babos. Let's see if we can carry on our good form against these. So first highlight, and it's against a long ball, but Claxton wins it well, and now Heel will stride forward through the centre of the pitch. Claxton picks it up. And Josh Claxton goes back to Tompkins, but it's a poor ball. But Gainsborough, rather hurriedly, smash it forward as Willis plays it out. Willis back in goal today for the league games, of course. Just another little important note, we've set a new record of 12 games unbeaten with Alfreton, which probably means that Gainsborough will score here. And right on cue, Will Jarvis heads home for Gainsborough. It's 1-0. Concerning because from the early stats as well, it looks like these are a team that are dominating the proceedings early on. And a long time has passed in this first half. We hadn't had a kick, but Babos is in. and he scores, and it's onside. It were touch and go, whether it were onside or not. It's a good little ball from Makinola. Simple pass into him, and then he just clips it left-footed over the top of the defender, and Babos very rarely misses in them situations. 18th goal of the season, 1-1. And now we've got another highlight. Nye heads it down to Kaliba, right, players, right, oh, that's a beautiful ball to show. I mean, decision-making there from Kaliba. What can you say? He got passes on, but even I didn't see that one. As he's striding through, I mean, we're looking at Babos. He's took both of their centre-halves up. That's a beautiful run. Beautiful run. Slots it home, near post. Keeper, no chance. 2-1. What a turnaround. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Now, I've just told them to not get complacent out there. And within 40 seconds, Gainsborough have a chance. But Willie smashes it long downfield. And Gainsborough certainly do play it back with interest. Knight does well to clear it, but that's a poor ball. Babos latches onto it. Counter-attack coming. Heel down the left-hand side, hopefully to Kaliba, who's already played one blinding pass. He plays a second. And Lee Shaw. Kaliba to Shaw. The wingers linking up. You love to see it. 5th goal of the season. 3-1 Alfreton. Could be game over. I know, and it's just over. But it looks, I mean, I was quite concerned early doors. But teams have done this to us in the past, scored early. And we don't seem to quite set off out of the traps very well, but we certainly have done today. In terms of bouncing back, I mean. We didn't set off very well, but we've come back into it. Gainsborough have a big chance there. But this season, we seem to have quality to get ourselves out of situations. Where last season, apart from Babos, as Shaw's in, and that is not a penalty. I'm sorry, I am the Alfreton manager. I don't think that's a penalty. There's no way Shaw should be taking it, but he's on a hat-trick. And Shaw gets his 6th goal of the season. 4-1. Last season, we didn't have the quality to do this to teams. We relied on a big punt downfield from Willis to Babos, and that were it. This season, we've got goals in areas. We'll just make a couple of substitutions. But yeah, this season, we're a different beast. Right, so a couple of changes made, and we've got another highlight just after Tompkins plays it on tonight, who's been shifted to left back now. Kaliba crosses in. Oh, it's back to heel. And oh my word, it's a good effort, a very good effort from the 6'3" midfielder. I'm becoming more. We'll just watch this. Claxton crosses in. Oh, and Gibbon. I'm becoming more. What is the word? Interested in using just central midfielders. Everybody loves to put a Metzal or a playmaker or this or that as just a central midfielder. I'm enjoying it. It seems to be working well. Lee Shaw scored 4. It seems to be working well for us this season. Just having a central midfielder in there, in Heel or whoever. We've changed it up at times and it's worked for us. So. Lot to like. 5-1 against Gainsborough. A very nice victory. Well played, boys. After going 1-0 down, it must be said, that takes us up into 3rd. We're still 6 points behind Fylde. But that is where we shall leave it for this evening. We'll play the second round of the FA Cup offline. Hopefully, we get through that. If we get a decent time in the 3rd round, we'll come back sometime around then. We're going to take a few bigger jumps now, I think. But yeah, it's looking really good this season. I just don't want to be in these playoffs. This is Friday's video though as well, so just a little note. This is coming out at 5:30. Hopefully you're watching this quite early on Friday evening. 7 o'clock tonight, live on Twitch, twitch.tv/LuBlade. I'm part of the Friday night draft with some other fantastic streamers. This week it's players over the age of 32 and £250 million budget. We've got some plans, my fantastic coaching team. I've got some fantastic ideas of players that we want to pick, so I hope you can join us on that. And apart from that, all that's left for me to say is please like and subscribe, because that's what all the YouTubers say, and we'll see you next time. See you later.